Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to CASA Lake County's 2016 Gala. 21 years ago, CASA began with one class of newly trained volunteers who fought for 20 children. Today, there are 315 active CASA volunteer advocates fighting for the best interest of nearly 550 children. Isn't that something to give a round of applause for?
As foster parents, we had a very interesting insight into, I think, what a fundamental and important role that the CASA volunteers actually play. It was really difficult to have kids at your house for either weeks or months and then have to say goodbye to them because they were either rejoined with siblings or one of the parents was given custody, or a relative, a grandmother, oftentimes an uncle or an aunt. And so they would just pass through. And it was really hard to say goodbye when they left the house. But the one constant with these kids are the CASA volunteers. When you think about it, these young children whose lives are in many ways tragic and disrupted, to have that continuity of care and oversight that's provided by an organization like CASA. And as foster parents, we got a very interesting insight and unique insight in terms of the role that CASA plays in these children's lives and the CASA volunteers. So the real heroes tonight, of course, are all the volunteers at CASA Lake County.
The truth was, I was behaving pretty badly. Seriously. I went to each new placement with my history of bad behavior coming with me. My foster parents never had a problem telling me when I did something wrong, but they had a problem praising me when I did something right. I was always waiting to be told that I would be moved to a new home. I felt alone. Trust, support, and empathy were missing in those years. Through all of this, I had one person who stood by me, and that was my CASA Debbie. When I got into trouble at school, she was there to talk to my teachers to see what I needed to do to make sure that I made things right. She never stopped telling me that school was important, even when I refused to listen. At first, I didn't want to listen, but eventually I started to believe. When I would push her away or challenge her, she would tell me that she liked the challenge and that she was here to help me, and I didn't have to worry. I know you won't be surprised to hear this. My CASA, now my friend, is still in the audience cheering me on now. Thank you.
Thank you for giving so much to so many children who can look forward to a safer, brighter future.